Islam Dwayne, Bey, Islam. It is November the 3rd, 20, not November, excuse me, September the 3rd, 2019. Hold on one second. I'm using my tablet, Islam. As you can see, I'm using my Islam. Yeah. I'm on break. I'm feeling better. I am. I'm at a Burger King. I feel better. Even my walk here was okay, except for I don't know this black male. As I was walking, I don't know him, but he just came outside of a building and said, "I hope you have a nice day at work." And I don't know him. And you know, I told you I had to call the cops on one black male who forcibly kept saying good morning. So I told him, I said, I don't speak to blackies. Why are you talking to me? I don't know you. You know, I told him that. I don't know him. And he just, and this is like really close to where we domicile at. And you know, I had to call the cops on a stalker. So you never know. And so Annapolis is very small, and you don't know who knows who. So yeah, I told him. I don't know if he claimed nationality or not, but that behavior like that is a behavior that those that have not claimed a nationality and have not been in the constitutional, and that is not in the constitutional fold. That's a personality of someone that that more is called blackies or under the status of Negro, African American. That's their characteristic because they're not in the constitutional fold. Yeah, because they have a characteristic, a personality about them. They'll be the ones that will stalk. They'll be the ones that will literally try to spiritually rape your vagina. Excuse me, I'm talking too loud. Rape your genitals spiritually in the open, especially if you don't return the engagement. Those are the ones that are under a foreign jurisdiction, whether they're from Asia or other places, where the government of the United States, maybe who are not in the constitutional fold, have chose to commune with, and it's a part of slave breeding. Yeah, so that's a characteristic. Yeah, those are characteristics of the Negro. Yeah. And not all. You have Spanish speaking. These are unclean spirits. Unclean, yeah. Definitely got to make sure I say unclean. These are not all. These are unclean spirits. The Spanish speaking, definitely. And those that are unclean and pale skin. Yeah, I mean, you have them all over. It's not just one group. Yeah, and you have clean spirits in these same groups too. But, but that's the characteristic of that. Yeah. So they have a certain personality, behavior, a nature about them. So as soon as when one of them start behaving like that, you already know it's probably a blackie, or some more is called blackie, or those that are under the status of Negro black. That's not in the constitutional fold. You already know what it is. Yeah, those are the ones that have to use different trickery. They have to use different slave gangs to try to breed them. Because they're trying to get, well, first of all, they're trying to get access to your mental space so they can possess, and then they're going to try to breed you because they have possibly bred them with other things. Possibly, that's what I think. I'm not sure. Dog, gorilla, ape. Yeah, dog, gorilla, ape, you never know. But these are the characteristics of it. Sometimes you got to use the word it because that's exactly what it is. It's not considered a natural human being. It, literally. Okay, well, I'm okay. I need it. It's my second day in probably 2 years. So I took off. I called out in January of this year, and then I called out yesterday. So it's been about 2 years. Oh, if the blackie would have came close to me, I would have definitely stopped walking and called the cops, and I would have recorded and made a scene. Definitely, if the black Negro would have came to me, well, this is why. Okay, you say get a gun. Well, when you have to have a permit to carry a gun. Yeah, I hear you. If they act that crazy, if they're acting that crazy, well, that's dealing with the Bill of Rights, and that's why some people will have the permit to carry a gun for whatever reason if they can prove their sanity if they're not in the constitutional fold, it's easier for those rights to be taken away, and so they cannot carry arms. Yeah, I understand you said get a gun because if they act that crazy. Yeah, literally. Well, because I truly understand that. Slave breeding is interesting. Well, I'm continuing. I emailed the National Grand Sheik, and so I'm going to continue to do what I need to do, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Yeah, we're going to go, DMV, go to DMV tomorrow. I don't know what, if not tomorrow, maybe in 2 weeks, but definitely within the next 2 weeks. Yep, as Moorish Americans, Islam. Natural divine beings. Yeah, I'll look into getting a gun because you need protection. Remember, they have the science of telepathy. You don't know what they have. You truly don't know what they have in that code. So I truly understand. I get it because I'm a woman. If those that whether they under the status of black, Negro, African American, pale skin, Spanish speaking, if they acting that crazy, that savage, you need some form of protection. Islam. Oh, you saw the documentation about the inappropriate behavior of the police? I know. Well, you use the police for documentation because a lot of them were in the military as well, and so they too are being controlled. But they're supposed to have some form of something that would keep them behaving in a lawful manner, but that's not always true. That is not always true. So I definitely would use them to document, but not for protection. You saw that video about the black? Oh yeah, I don't know if he claimed a national. He said he was a business owner. And the police officer came to his house, and you think that was staged? You saying it was staged? Because they're working together in that jurisdiction, in the quarantine jurisdiction. You said it's a bunch of animals quarantine, creating different things, different situations. Yeah, I can see that. Not only that, but disease. A lot of diseases. Anyway, let me let you go, okay? All right, Islam. Bye.